everyone, it's Amber. I am feeling super crafty today and I wanted to do some Christmas crafting. I have this old paper collection. Well, it's not that old. I've had it for a couple of years. I've made a bunch of projects with it, and now I kind of just want to break it down, use what I have left, and I want to use it to make something really cute. So I'm just going through all the pages that I have left. This is called Dear Santa by Photoplay, and I'm just going to kind of deconstruct what I have left, and I want to make something with the rest of these pages. As you can see here, I bought multiple of the cut apart pages, so that'll come in handy. And as I'm working here, I'm kind of brainstorming to see what it is that I want to make with this, and I think you're really going to enjoy this. I do a full tutorial here, and I think that you're going to really enjoy this by using one of your paper collections that you want to kill and get rid of. And this is so quick and easy. So that holly page right there is my absolute favorite. These are double-sided, and I do have a few pattern sheets left. Got a duplicate of this cute Santa one. So I am excited to try and kill the rest of this. I've had it in my stash Christmas after Christmas, and I just finally want to get rid of it and use it up. But it was too cute to, like, you know, de-stash or give away. I really wanted to use it. So let's go through the rest of these pages here, and I'm going to decide what I want to make with it, and we're going to do a tutorial here on video. It looks like I do have a whole sheet of the cardstock stickers, and I used almost a whole sheet already. So I think these will come in really handy for what we're going to be making. I'm super excited to get started. So I decided that I want to make Christmas junk journals with the rest of this paper. So I'm going to be breaking the paper down and cutting it down to make as many Christmas junk journals as possible. Now, this is meant to be super easy, a fast, quick formula for a junk journal, clean and simple, but you can put your own twist on it. So if you want to keep watching, I'm going to do a full tutorial of a simple Christmas junk journal that you can make multiple with the paper that we have left here, the stickers, and all of the cut aparts. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is take all of our pattern paper and make as many journal covers as we can. So I've got 6 pieces of pattern paper here that are going to work perfect for the journal covers. And what we're going to do is cut these down to 12 by 8. So they're going to be 8 inches tall by 12 inches wide. So this is what it'll look like. It'll be 12 wide by 8 tall, and you're going to have a piece that measures 4 by 12 left. Make sure you save that and set it aside. So do this for all of your pages. So I was able to make 6 journal covers with the paper I had left, and that leaves me with 6 pages of 8 by 12 and 6 of 4 by 12. So put the scraps of the 4 by 12 pieces aside. We're going to use those later. And you're going to concentrate on these 8 by 12 pieces. The journal cover is going to end up measuring 6 by 8. So you just need to take that 12-inch side and fold it in half. And do this for all the covers, but don't use your bone folder to crease the fold. Just use your finger so that way it has kind of a rounded fold. And you're going to do this for each one of your covers. So now we have 6 journal covers, and we can make 6 Christmas junk journals. Next, you're going to do the exact same thing with those 4 by 12 pieces. You're just going to fold them in half, and you can go ahead and feel free to crease it down with your bone folder this time. So as you can see, I like to get everything prepped, and then I like to do this assembly line style. So the next thing I'm going to do is cut out all of the adorable cut aparts. So I got all the journal cards cut out, and here's the pile of them here. The next thing that I use is 4 pieces of solid cardstock. So just get it from your stash. Hopefully you have some laying around. I'm choosing red and green, of course. And then you need 8 pieces of white, just regular printer paper. So I'm using the 28-pound extra bright, I think, but I'll link the one I'm using below. And then the 2 colors of cardstock, I just got those at Michael's. So the final measurement on all these inside pages, the white and the 2 cardstock, is 8 by 11. So all you need to do is trim off a 1/2 inch on the 8-inch side of all of these pages, because of course they measure 8.5 by 11. So the final measurement on all the pages needs to be 8 by 11. Okay, so after you're done cutting your solid cardstock and your printer paper down to 8 by 11, now you're ready to get these pages prepped to put into your junk journal. So for the solid cardstock and the white printer paper, you're going to fold each piece in half. And for the printer paper, I do it in groups of 2. Oh, and just for your information, I really recommend you round all the corners on your cardstock and your white pages now, because I decided to round my corners when I put them into the journal, and it was a lot harder to do it when they were already in there than to do it at this point here. So just throwing that out there. I did that for all the rest of my journals, but obviously not for the one here in the tutorial. Again, for the white printer paper, I am folding them in half in groups of 2, and that's how they're going to go into the junk journal. So I have all the pages folded and we're ready to assemble the junk journal. So with the white pages, I've got 4 sets here, 2 in each bundle. So there's 8 pages altogether, and then 4 pieces of solid cardstock. The first thing you're going to do is grab your cover and choose which one you want to work with first. So I'm going to pick this really pretty holly one. And then remember those little sheets that we folded in half that were 4 by 12? You're going to grab one of those for each of your junk journals as well. This is the easy process on how to put it together now. Take one of your solid cardstocks, open it up, take a bundle of your white printer paper, open it up. Just make sure you keep opening them up inside each other. So this one, remember, it has 2 sheets, so you need to make sure you open it up to the center. Then you're going to take another piece of solid cardstock and do the same thing. Another bundle of the white printer paper. And after this, you're going to choose the little short piece, and we're going to trim this because it is a little too long. But you're just going to put that, make sure the fold is there on the inside. So then you're going to open up that little piece. And next is your solid cardstock again. So stick that in. And another white bundle. And you see how it goes. Another piece of solid cardstock. See how simple this is? And the last white bundle. And that's going to be the center of your junk journal. So now just kind of stack these up, get them all lined up. They're all the same height, and they're going to fit nestled right into this cover because they are just as tall as it, but the width is just a little bit shorter. So it's perfect for the covers to be larger than the inside pages. I did decide to round the corners, as I mentioned earlier in the video, and like I said, it's way easier to round all your inside pages before they're all folded up and getting ready to put in the journal. But of course, I decided last minute, so I did it thereafter. So I just trimmed off that little piece so it fits better in there and it doesn't hang off the edge. And now I'm getting ready to get this all straightened out. If you want to, you can use clips so it stays sturdy and stays straight for you. But I'm getting ready to staple these pages together. So I am going to be using a long reach stapler. I've talked about this on my channel before. If you don't have one of these, I highly recommend you invest in one. They're just around $30, and you would not believe how many pages this thing can staple through. You can make endless journals with this. It is such an easy way to bind a junk journal. So this is what I'm using. I'm going to link this exact one below because it's my favorite. It can staple through like 20 to 30 pages, and that includes cardstock. So this is what we do. You line up the pages the way that I showed you, and I made them the same height, so it's very easy to line them up. And you are going to staple on the outside of your journal. That's very important. So the smooth side is on the outside. You line it up with that fold in the middle and just press down. And you're going to do 3 staples, 1 near the bottom, 1 in the middle, and 1 near the top. And now you're ready to fold this journal up and get it creased down. And oh my goodness, this is my favorite part when it comes together and you get to crease that fold down and it just feels so good in your hands. You just created a book. Isn't this so cute? Just take your bone folder, crease down the fold, and you have yourself a really simple, clean Christmas junk journal. And then you can just decorate this thing to your heart's content, put pockets and tuck spots, stickers, and that's just what we're going to do. So I just rounded all the inside pages, all the corners of the inside pages. I think it looks a lot better. So now it's time to decorate this a little bit. I know I want to use one of the journal cards for the front cover and one of the bigger ones for an inside pocket. And we'll add a few more goodies as well, along with some stickers. So there's this really pretty Let It Snow journal card that I'm going to use for an inside cover. I just rounded the bottom left corner to match the cover. And I'm going to take some wet glue and just do a thin bead of it on 3 sides. I'm using the art glitter glue. It's really good for paper, and I'll link that below as well. Okay, so now just open up the journal, and I'm going to match those 2 rounded corners together and just glue this down. It does get a little bit tacky, and hopefully you can get that kind of wedged into the crease there. I did end up trimming the other ones on the other journals, so it wasn't such a tight fit, but it worked out just fine. And now it's a cute little pocket you could fit tons of stuff in. So I'm just going to put a couple journal cards in there. I do want to save one of the 3x4 journal cards for the cover. And I also have those 2 little pages, or actually it's 1, but it makes 2 little pages inside the journal that we used our little short page on. And we're going to make those into pockets as well. But we will get to that in a second. For right now, I'm just going to continue decorating this journal and use the cardstock stickers and make it super cute. I'm so excited. Our little journal is basically almost done. I just have to put the front embellishment on there. And I just decided to cut out a red cardstock mat for this adorable journal card. And I just cut it 3.5 by 4.5, so that way it was a 1/2 inch bigger all the way around. And then I rounded the corners on both pages. So the mat and the card and the journal card. So here's the clean and simple Christmas junk journal. I love it so much. It was so easy, and I'm going to be finishing off the other 5. But let's do a final flip through of this. You can always add more ephemera. Just find some in your stash, clip them in, make pockets, tuck spots. You can art journal on the pages. You can use this for your December daily. Oh my goodness, the possibilities are endless. I hope that you enjoy this flip through, and then I'm going to come back and show you the other 5 that I completed.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands.
I'll show you this last little part. Remember that 6x12 Dear Santa page? I made it into like a trifold. And I learned this, I got the idea from somebody I just started watching. I just discovered her channel. I'm gonna look for it and link it below. I can't remember what it's called. I want to say her name is Kathryn, but like I said, I just learned about her channel, started watching some of her videos, and I think she did this on one of her junk journals. So I'm gonna link that video below if I can find it. And isn't this adorable? I just can't believe I made this in such a short amount of time. And I really want to finish the other 5. So that's what I'm going to do. But first, I think we need to finish this off with some seam binding. I love using crinkled dyed seam binding on everything. Tags, books, journals, mini albums. I just love using seam binding. So, of course, the shop that I go to is My Scrap Cabin Shop on Etsy. I'll link it below in case you want to go over and purchase some. But I got these 3 in recently, and I just love the colors so much. They remind me of Christmas, of course. So I think I'm going to use some of this red and white and see how that looks wrapped around the journal. This would make a beautiful gift of anything that you can think of. You can give this to coworkers, your family, your friends, anybody. It's just such a beautiful gift. And of course, like I mentioned before, you could use it for your December daily if you want. So now I'm going to get to work on these 5, and I'll be back to show you my progress. So I just cut down all the paper and the cardstock, made my bundles, and I'm ready to assemble these. I am so pleased that I am done with all the rest of these junk journals. Oh my goodness. So this did not take me long at all. I used everything. You saw what I used, what I had in my stash, and I killed the rest of this paper collection. And so you saw the one we did on video. So I was able to stretch the stickers to 2.5 more of them. I'm going to have to borrow some stickers from another collection because as you can see here, I used every single sticker. So I'm going to give you a quick glance through each of these. And I still just cannot believe that I was able to make 6 Christmas junk journals in just a couple of hours. And you totally can do the same.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size.
So there they are, the 6 junk journals I made using the rest of that paper collection. And like I mentioned earlier, you can use this for your December daily. I think I might take one of these and do that. I've got this sheet here from October afternoon that I have several duplicates of, and it's perfect for a December daily because it's got the numbers 1 through 25. I also have some stickers from Target that are numbered 1 through 25 I can use. So I think I actually might do that. It's never too late to start your December daily. You can just go back through your phone, print the pictures that you've taken, and do some journaling. So it's really easy. And I'll post my other simple December daily videos that I did in the years past. So that way you're not intimidated. You can just totally still jump on the whole December daily bandwagon. Anyways, here's the 6 journals we created. I'm so excited and proud that we were able to do this in a matter of like 2 hours. Dress these up however you want. Use your own style, your own paper. Kill your stash. Do whatever you need to just have a crafty Christmassy night. I want to thank you for watching. I'm thinking about putting these for sale, maybe on my Instagram, maybe here on YouTube. I'm not sure. But follow me on Instagram just to see any updates on that. And I hope that you're all having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting. Bye.
Me with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna